Okay.
Will you murder in the beat?
Do you hear an echo? There's gonna be an echo in here for a while because there's nothing on the walls. Okay, so basically this video is about what you really need to take to university. Now many people have different ways to take notes. Some prefer to do it via hand, some people like typing. Again, this is just what works for me, and you can take whatever you want from this video, advice, whatever. If it doesn't work for you, don't do this. After 3 years, 2 years, almost 3 years of going to university, I learned that what you really need is a backpack. Ignore the dust. School hasn't started yet. So you need a backpack, a folder, a water bottle, and a laptop. Let's start from the top. A backpack. Why do you need a backpack? To carry stuff in, obviously. So some people use satchels, other people use purses. I think satchels are fine if you can handle it. I just don't like it because it's only on one shoulder and I have bad back, so if it's only on one shoulder it just messes me up. I don't like purses because I find them stupid and dumb to bring to school. If I'm being completely honest, people who bring purses, if it works for you, great. It doesn't for me. I can't hold it like this. I can't like I'm going to school to learn, not to shop. You don't have to get a pretty big backpack. You just gotta get a decent sized one with you just need one for a laptop slot, a bigger pocket for your textbooks, a water bottle, your lunch. That's really it. Maybe some emergency supplies. So this one for me, it's the it's a Vans backpack here. It's a Vans backpack. And it works perfectly for me, so if you want to get that one, go ahead. Secondly, did I say water bottle? What did I say first? Water bottle or folder? Okay, I think I said water bottle first, but okay, so here's a water bottle. You're also probably wondering why everything's SFU based, because when I first got into SFU, I went on a slight splurge and bought a water bottle and a folder, honestly. Not much, but I got those. So this is the water bottle I use. It's the SFU one. Yeah, so this is the water bottle I use. I've been using it for quite a while now. It's pretty heavy duty. Lots of scratches and stuff as you can see, but I still use it. It still works perfect. Why do you need a water bottle? You gotta stay hydrated. To be honest, I get very dehydrated, and we're on a mountain and the air is thinner up there, as they say. Most people don't notice. I do. So I bring a water bottle. Now, to take notes, I use my laptop. Now, my laptop is special in a way that it can turn into a tablet and I can write on it as if I'm writing on paper. So technically I do write handwritten notes with a pen. I just do it on this because A, it saves paper, and B, I don't have to worry about having to file all my different sheets of papers in a giant folder or anything. I use this for any handouts I do get. So in here I have like a little notepad in case I forget my computer, if the pen stops working. I can always use this. You just put sheets of papers in here that I get from handouts or whatever. Now you might be wondering, Preet, how am I supposed to organize my notes if they're just in one folder? Here's a little trick you can do. I use this because I don't need it anymore. So you get a blank piece of paper or any type of piece of paper. It could be construction paper, whatever. You fold it in half like this, right? You fold it. Now at the top here you can write whatever your classes, history, English, whatever. Now, if you have a handout from it, look at this nifty little handout I got. You put it inside the paper like this, you see? So again here, you'll have your class name on it here. And then, it won't fall out because what you're gonna do then is you're gonna slip it into the folder like this. And look, it's a nifty little organization method. So now these things will have your class name on it. You can just flip them here. I'll have another class here, another class there, whatever, and all your important sheets of paper will be in the little nifty little organizational thing. Bob, I don't know what you call it, but yeah, that's what I do, and it's always helped me. I've always done that ever since I found out about that technique. It honestly works because nowadays, especially, everything's online, so whatever I don't get online, I have it in here. I will say this now. There have been reports that when an individual studies or tries to learn with a computer or a phone or any other type of electronic device beside them or on them, they learn less. Their brain doesn't work fully, and honestly, I agree with that notion. So I've always taken notes, like in my class notes on this thing, but then when it's time to study, like actually sit down, study on an exam next week, I gotta get everything in my brain, I print off the notes. I like having everything on my hand. I print it out, so I have my notes on one side, and then I use a notebook to study. So this is an example of the type of notebook that I have. Now you might be thinking, what do I put in here, right? I already have all my notes printed out. So once I have my notes printed out, I condense them by hand writing them in this book. It takes a long time, but it also helps you learn. Every time I've done that, I've always felt prepared for an exam, and in fact I felt bored because I already know everything. You know when you feel bored for looking at the material that you know it. Very, very handy. I'd say keep one or two around. They don't necessarily have to be organized because you're just studying in them. Just once you're done studying, you flip a page, you're on to the next subject, right? So it's very good. That's all there is for today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. 7 nights, flashing lights.